Hello, welcome. Bart, Felicia, YOUIR, Egyptian famous, Night Daughter Oracle. Welcome. How are you all? Okay, I see the lists have been created. Egyptian famous, Night Daughter Oracle. Welcome. Okay, so we've got Bart to start with and Felicia and Egyptian famous, and then once I've done those three questions, so can those three questions be typed in, please? Bart, Felicia, and Egyptian famous. I've got Bart's question, but we need Felicia and Egyptian famous as well. Once I've done Bart, then YOUIR can type in her question. That would be really cool. Thank you very much. Make sure that you can see the list that is. So just when you see that person that I've done a reading for, when that's done, then you can type in your question indeed. Okay, so Egyptian famous is typed in here. So Bart, Felicia, famous, YOUIR, and Night. So yeah, just do Bart, Felicia, and famous to start with. And then the next. So I've got Bart's question first, which I did see up here, having a tarot question. So how did I become a better writer lately? Oh, interesting question, Bart. Let me just put that away on one side. Put Pentacle. Right, okay. So interesting questions here. Then, yep. Okay, so don't type your question until you're just check the order of the list, and you'll see as I do each person, then that third person can type in their question. So if you're third on the list after whoever I've done. So we're just doing Bart, Felicia, famous, YOUIR, Night, then Kaylee. Cool. Okay, so the third person then can type their reading in. So I'm going to do Bart, and once I've done Bart, then YOUIR can type in her question. Once I've done Felicia, then Night Daughter can do them. Famous, then Kaylee. Okay, so here we go. Bart. So Felicia, make sure you've typed in your question and Egyptian famous as well. Thank you. Don't forget to check out Ko-Fi. And think about what empowers you on your journey. What do you need to do to achieve something? So think about something that's going to empower you on your journey. So like Bart's question, how did I become a better writer lately? And for some reason, I've picked up the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. Oh, interesting. To me, it's all about your love. It's that sense of your feelings, and how you feel about things. Feels like you've got an overflowing energy, emotional energy that's sort of come into your writing. Oh, interesting when you look at it like that. It's all about facing your fears, moving through new cycles, Bart. I think it's very much about that sense of, feels like there was a lot of lessons to learn, a lot of faith in yourself, a lot about your own spirituality. So really, I feel like your writing's got better because you've got that overflowing love, that overflowing emotions, being able to sort of face your fears and move through new cycles as you move through new phases and things, and also having the lessons that you've learned, the faith, your spirituality, your journey, the education, the learning that you've had in the process. So there's a lot of stuff that's come into play here and why your writing has improved so much more. It's all about that emotion, that the thoughts of your emotions, the development of your emotions, that sense of sort of facing your fears and moving through new cycles, awakening the education that lies within you as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on here and why you've become a better writer here. It's acknowledging the changes, the transformations that you've gone through as well. Okay, so Felicia, you're talking about how will you... Well, thank you, Bart. That's cool. Facing your fears and illusion by writing a traditional way of writing. Wow, awesome. Okay, Felicia, you want to know how you will meet your future spouse. So how will you meet somebody that's coming into your life? Now, what you're going to do is you're going to close yourself off when you're asking questions like this. It doesn't really empower you in meeting people along the way. So you got to think about your question here. So what do you need to know in regards to meeting your future relationship, your future spouse? I mean, it's all about dipping your toes into the situation, really. It really is about dreaming big. You know, if you're going to be meeting somebody, Felicia, it's all about dipping your toes in. It's all about dreaming big. It's all about the sense of self-care, that sense of being organized in a way and doing things assertively in a way, being assertive. Yeah, dreaming big can be that sense of dipping your toe in, that sense of focusing, hoping for manifestation. It's all about being organized in how you're going to be firm, be assertive about in the direction that you want to move into. That's how you're going to meet your future spouse. It's about taking action, not just thinking about it, but taking action. There. Okay, so we've got this list. Egyptian famous and is next. Then I've got YOUIR. So YOUIR, have you got your question in? Okay, so has YOUIR typed in a question? Looking for YOUIR's question and Tegby. Didn't see them type. Oh, YOUIR, yeah, YOUIR. And then Night Daughter Oracle, your question. Now, you want to think about not how someone feels about you. What do you need to know about the connection? Make sure you've read the description box below, YOUIR. YOUIR, think about your question. Read the description box below in regards to the third party reading. You're asking how someone feels. You're asking about how their perception of you. Think about what do you know about the connection, YOUIR. Okay, so Egyptian famous now. It's interesting. I'm getting the Herb Crafters Tarot. Egyptian famous. I mean, you can ask about a relationship, but it's all about what do you need to know about it. It's really important. Okay, how is your healing journey coming along, Egyptian famous? Let's have a look. I'm just getting 4 cards for you. Okay, so 10 of air. So there's a lot of things that you're finishing, you're final, you're letting go of, you're moving into new thoughts, new ideas, new opportunities. So things are final, things are finishing, you're cutting away the old, and you're moving into new stuff with your healing journey. Okay, it feels like the light starting to shine within you're seeing the light out of the darkness. There is that sense of, yeah, I just feel like you're being guided in the right direction, spiritually guided in the right direction. Does feel as though there's a light out of all the darkness coming in. We've got a sense of clarity with Ace of Air. So you got that sense of trying to get, you're finally sort of feeling like you're getting some clear thoughts coming in. You're cutting away the confusion. You're starting to sort of cut, yeah, I feel like you're cutting away the confusion. You're starting to get a clear idea about the direction you're moving into, Egyptian famous. So it does feel like there's a lot of stuff going on here. And so you've got that sense of, yeah, I sort of get that sense of, that sense of everything sort of coming together, that sense of opportunities coming in. Does feel like you've got some real, yeah, I do feel like you've got some opportunities arising for you. Does feel like everything's sort of coming together, everything's sort of starting to move in the right direction. Feels like you're getting a clear thought about where you want to go, and you're getting the opportunities are starting to sort of come into your life. You've got opportunities coming your way. Okay, so it sounds like you got a really, you're on the right path. You're doing all the right things. Does feel like there's a light coming out of all the darkness as things are ending. Does give you the opportunity for new stuff to be happening in your life in a well-being way. I think there's a lot about being practical in the way that you're taking care of your well-being. So it does feel like you're moving in the right direction. You're doing all the right stuff. So it feels like, yeah, there's a lot of healing and stuff. So let's have a look at the plants. We've got cottonwood, alfalfa, sweetgrass, and yarrow. Oh, Theo's just donated. Right, so we're waiting. While we wait for Theo's question coming in. So I've got You Wonder and then Night Daughter Oracle. And a donation from Theo. So what do I need to know in general? Okay, and it's in regards to... Yes, Theo, just need a question. Thank you. Oh, what do I need to know in general? Oh, that foot flew out. Let's have a look what flew out. 9 of Wands. Perseverance. Keep going, You Wonder. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your own journey. What you need to do for you. You're a survivor. It's all about moving forward here. It's about you taking control of your own journey and your own dreams and what you want to achieve for yourself. So it's really about you taking control, being an authoritative figure in your own journey. Know that you're a survivor and you're able to do that. Okay. So there you go. So yeah, it's all about you being in control, you being able to have that sense of, yeah, being in control, being able to know that you're a survivor in your journey. So take control of your own journey here. Okay, Theo, thank you very much for the donation. Okay, and then I'll continue with Night Daughter Oracle. Right, so your question, just give me a second here. Go into Ko-Fi. Okay, cool. Just want to check on that. Okay, so your question is, whoops. Okay, so let's do. Okay, I'm going to do. Oops. So you want to know what the connection is, what's going to happen, what's possible between you two. So let's have a look here. Oops, wrong deck. I do not want the glitter deck. I want the mermaids, right. Okay, so let's take a nice deep breath. Let's get a nice focus. And where we are, let's have a look. Okay, what's possible? What could happen? Oh, as soon as I did that. Interesting. With the Hierophant, I get there's a lot to learn. I've still got there's a lot to learn in this situation here. Feels like there's a lot of motivation, there's a lot of drive going on, but yes, there's still a lot to learn. There's still experience to be gained in this relationship. There's still experience to be gained. Now, it tells us to be careful about limiting. Don't limit the possibilities within the relationship. Anything's possible here, is what I'm getting. Anything's possible. But it's going to be a journey. It's not something that can be rushed. Okay, this is something that's telling us that there's a lot to learn, a lot to discover, a lot to experience in this relationship. Got to be unlimited. You don't have to limit yourself within this relationship here. I think there's a lot to actually learn, but it is going to be a bit of a journey. Still keep getting there's a lot to learn, a lot to discover in the relationship. There's a lot to thing. And what's popped out is time and tide. Okay, with this again, I get that feeling of, I know it says oceanic spells and rituals, but for me, when I read time and tide, I get that sense that life's going to be a bit of a roller coaster. It's going to be a bit of a roller coaster ride. I think there's a lot to learn, a lot to discover in this relationship. I do feel like it's going to take time to develop in whatever direction it chooses to go into. I think it's all about how you choose to react, what you choose to do within the relationship. That's going to make a big difference. Communication is going to be super important here, and it's going to take some time. It's not something that's going to be rushed in this message here. So let me have another little look. See, that's what I'm sort of getting straight away from the time and tide. It's just going to take time. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be a bit of a roller coaster. It's going to be sort of emotional. A lot of ins and outs of your things going on. So let's have a look here. Card number 18. Okay, let's have a look. It is time for a well thought through act of connection. It's about being mindful comes into play here. I know there's a whole lot more. It's about manifesting what you want by the actions you take. Manifest what you want by the actions that you choose to take in regards to this connection here. There's a lot to learn, a lot to discover. It's going to take time. It's all about how you choose to react. Okay, so there you are. So there's a lot for you to sort of think about daily as you move through this process. There's still a lot to learn, a lot to discover, a lot to experience, but it's all about knowing that anything's possible within a relationship. It all depends on actions taken. Okay, so there you are. Thank you very much for the support, Theo. That's muchly appreciated. Muchly appreciated the support in that way. So let me just put these cards away as we continue with Night Daughter Oracle. So I need Kate. So I've got Night Daughter Oracle's question, Kaylee's question, and Cool Prick. You're welcome, Theo. You're welcome. Okay, so oh, that's interesting. What will be the outcome if I buy tickets for the Tennessee Festival? Ooh, interesting, Night Daughter Oracle. Okay, so it's all about what do you need to know? And so, Kaylee, your question is, what do you need to know in regards to Isaiah? What do you mean by want with you? What do you mean by that? Do you mean in a relationship way, or do you mean in regards to, I don't know, that's sort of a little bit, what does Isaiah want with me? That sort of opens you up to many pathways there. So, and you're thinking about their perspective. You got to remember it's their action. So what do you need to know in regards to the situation, Kaylee? So be really careful, because when I do my readings, I'm not really, what I'm saying is I'm not really given the information when it comes to somebody else that's not doing the reading. I'm not, their perspective can be a little bit limited. So what will the outcome be if I buy tickets for the festival? So I'm going to use Hocus Pocus. So think about your question, Kaylee, with what you want to actually know. What does it mean about you? How is it going to help you move forward? So what will be the outcome? That's a better question. Yeah, what's going to happen between us? Okay, I see what you mean. What's the connection? What's going to happen? Okay, gotcha, Kayla. That's better. Okay, Night Daughter Oracle. What will be the outcome if I buy tickets for the Tennessee Festival? Okay, so what will be the outcome for Night Daughter Oracle? Okay, the path it takes. What's possible? What will happen? What could happen? What could happen? What could be the outcome? Okay. Okay, so what will be the outcome? Okay. Ooh, okay, so we get this sort of beginning of the truth revealed. Ooh. Going to be some challenges. I've got 3 of Lightning here, which talks about challenges. And the reason why I say that is because with the Page of Lightning, there's some stuff that needs to be looked at in regards to the situation. There could be some real challenges here. 6 of Candles. Okay, even though there'll be some challenges, there'll be some battles, there'll be some conflicts or something not quite right, I do feel overall it's going to be a good experience. Okay, and the reason why I say good experience is because Six of Candles is all about victory, success. Okay, so even though we might have some challenges in regards to the Tennessee Festival, there might be some challenges. Overall, it'll be good. With the Ace of Candles having a breakthrough and understanding with the experience of it all. So, sorry, just had a bit of a something's there. Okay, so Night Daughter Oracle. There will be some challenges in getting to the festival or something at the beginning. There might be some challenges, but overall it's going to be good with a new understanding. And the reason why I say victory and success with the Six of Candles here, so it tells me it's going to be successful, that overall it's going to be good, even though there's going to be some challenges at the Tennessee Festival. Yeah, so there'll definitely be some challenges. There might be some things that might be a bit difficult, but and just be aware of that. And I think overall you're going to have a really good experience. So if you can accept that there's going to be some challenges, you'll be okay. Overall, positive energy, breakthrough, understanding, real positive energy here. New beginnings. So yeah. You're welcome, Night Daughter Oracle. You're welcome. Okay, Kaylee, let's have a look. What do you need to know about this connection with Isaiah and you? Okay, so are you guys sort of in a relationship? Is this something that's moving towards something? Are you in contact? I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on here that needs to be looked at. Let's do the ooh. Okay. That's interesting. I'm getting... Okay, I've got to get this two aspects here. What's hidden? Okay, so what I'm getting is I'm getting what's hidden between you guys. What's... And then using... So that's the occult and then the tarot. So what else? What's the light? What's revealed? And your friends, right? Okay, so you want to know what's going on, right? Okay, got you. Okay, this must be why, because you guys are friends, so we're getting here. So let's have a look. The first card we get is Two of Cups. So there's definitely a connection between you guys. There's definitely a connection, and it feels like the connection sort of balancing out. It's sort of, just make sure you're emotionally balanced with with the two of you, making sure you guys are on the same page is what I'm basically getting here. Is making sure you guys are on the same page. So there is a need to communicate in a way. And there is that sense of, here I've got here with the Queen of Pentacles, but I got that sense of like you're needing to give. You're needing to nurture the well-being in the relationship as well. So you're in contact, your friends. I do feel like you guys have got a real connection here. It's a balancing out of your emotions. So making sure you give and take. But it's also about nurturing that well-being within the relationship. And because it's Pentacles, I get a bit of a slow energy with it. It's not something that can be rushed. I think it's something that's going to build. So overall, I think the friendship is building. I don't get a romantic energy. I just get that there is a connection between you guys and there is friendship there. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I get a sense of not romance or anything like that. I just get a friendship that's long term. Okay, and it's a friendship that nurtures. Okay, it's not romantic or anything like that. Don't get it into your head that it's all romantic or anything like that. It's a friendship that builds. Okay, so keep that friendship, keep that sense of nurturing the well-being between you. Nurture that well-being. Okay. Yep. Just something that builds naturally. Don't. It's a very slow journey. It's not something that can be rushed. And I think you just got to enjoy it. It's just very much about nurturing that well-being between you two of you. So nurture that energy between you. Okay, that seems really important here. It's not romantic. It's not and don't expect anything romantic. Okay, don't expect it. And the reason why I say that is because it's a balanced relation, it's a balanced friendship. You got that connection, got that friendship there, that give and take. But you got the Queen of Pentacles here, and I don't see anything romantic in that process. Okay, so just don't force the issue to try and make it romantic. Okay, so have I got cool pricks question, and then who was next? Princess Tiara and Ariana. So the first, so three. So I've got cool pricks question. Thank you for that. Why do I feel like, oh, that's looking at yourself. Oh, that's a neat question. Cool. Oh, I like that question. Why do I feel a connection with Kay? Oh, that's looking deep within you. Oh, okay. And because it's such a raw. Okay, so Princess Tiara and Ariana need questions as well. Okay, I'm actually getting. Oh, I have to dive deep into here. I'm actually getting a primordial tarot. Now, I don't use this deck very often because this is quite different. But I'm getting a very raw energy here. Very raw energy. Oh, I like this. Nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. So why does Culprit feel a connection with Kay? What's going on? This is a very soul. Okay. Okay, so why do you feel a connection with Kay? Let's have a look. Okay, the first card we have here. Interesting. With the Five of Soul. I am getting a sense of the focus. It's what you're focusing on. It feels like your emotions. It's very emotional. I feel like it's quite an emotional sort of. I'm getting quite an emotional connection. Yeah. Six of Jewels. So yeah, harmony. So I'm getting a lot about balance and harmony and a lot of emotional stuff going on here. Quite interesting when I look at this emotional stuff that's happening. I'm just sort of getting a little bit of extra information. Oops, coming through. And I just want to check something here. Ah, Feels like it's a past life. It's like you're remembering vowels. That's what I was getting. I was getting a past life connection and I couldn't quite get that thing. So it's very important here to look at the past life connection. It feels like there's a real past life connection. That's why you've got this connection. Feels like you're drawn from the past. It's all about what you're able to sort of focus on. Seems quite important, but it does feel quite an emotional connection. It does feel very emotional here. So it's about paying attention to those emotions and not acknowledging those emotions is going to be really important. But I do get a past life connection here with you. That's why you feel connected with Kay. It's definitely some lessons that you need to learn, some things that you need to move through, but it's definitely a connection from the past. So you need to be very aware of your emotional connection. You need to be very aware of your emotions and dive deep within to look within. So I think a lot of it is to do with the past. It definitely feels like it's a past life connection. Yeah, and that's why you will keep getting drawn in until you learn the lessons, until you've got a sense of closure. Looking at the things that you can or cannot control. Okay? So interesting. Interesting indeed. So it definitely feels like it's a past life connection here. Oh, what were you trying to yeah. So that was quite interesting. I don't usually, that's why I had to get drawn to that one. Right. Next. Okay. We have so I'm waiting for Princess Tiara's question. You're welcome, Cool Prick. You're welcome. Okay, so I'm waiting for Princess Tiara, Ariona, and V first. So I can have those 3 questions in. Remember, I can do 3 questions at a time. So I do like 3 questions. So, yep. Just type in your question, please. If I've said your name, Princess Tiara, Ariona, and V Fur, you can type your questions in, please. Princess Tiara, Ariona, and V Fur. Those 3 people can type their questions in, please. Please type in your questions. I might not do them in order if you don't, because I can't sit around and wait. So, okay, you've asked a yes or no question, so it's not really a tarot. Like I say, if you've read the description box down below, you'll know that if you ask a yes or no question, you're going to get the angel answers. Okay, so yes or no and timing questions. I mean, I can ask it, will you end up getting the job, or how will the interview go, or how will it go? Okay, how will it go? Okay, better question. Hi, Katrina. Welcome, welcome. How will the interview go? Okay, so you want to go into a little bit more depth. Let's do the Four Huxa Tarot. Oh, Ariana, how will the interview go? Good, better. That's a much better question. How will the interview go? Okay, how will the interview go? Let's have a look, Ariana. How will the interview go? Oh, there we go. Card 1 and card 2. Right, how will the interview go? Let's have a look. Page of Water. Well, it reminds us, with the Page of Water, reminds us to sort of take a breath, get yourself into alignment, making sure that you don't feel like you're a fish out of water. So basically it's saying, have you prepared? Be prepared is basically what I'm getting here with the Page of Water. Be prepared, because if you're not prepared, you're going to feel like a fish out of water. So make sure you've done all the research. It's very important here, because it's saying like you're going to be a fish out of water if you're not prepared for the interview. You're going to be out of alignment. Here you've got that Temperance. Make sure you're staying tranquil. You're serene within yourself. Be calm. Okay? So it's all about being preparation, making sure you're not in excessive action, making sure you're not being excessive, that you're just being calm, you're being focused, you're serene, you're tranquil, you're in alignment with yourself. So it's really saying if you're not prepared, you're going to be out of sorts, you're going to be excessive. It's reminding to sort of be in moderation, to be calm, be relaxed, be centered is really important here. So I think it's really important. So how will the interview go? Depends on how you feel within yourself. Are you prepared? Have you done all the research you need in regards to the company? Have you make sure you've got all the, make sure you've done the research first. What is the position actually for? What is the company about? Do you know the history of the company? Do you know, that makes a big difference. Yep. Do the research, get yourself calm, get yourself relaxed, make sure you've got a good CV, you've got all your notes, you know why you should be the best person for the job. Why should you be the best person for the job? What can you offer the company? Not just what can the company do for you, but what can you offer the company? That's what it's about. Okay? Super, super important here. What can you offer the company? What skills do you have that you can offer the company? So that's the best. That's a good thing as well. So that's why doing the research about what the company's about, what the job's about, is going to make a big difference. That's going to help you stay calm, stay serene, stay focused in what's important. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. JFK mo. I like that. Yep. Okay. So next, Princess Tiara, V-Fur. Okay. So I haven't got Princess Tiara, so she may have flipped out for some reason, may have flicked out of the live. So I'm not sure if that's there. So let's do V-Fur's question. So I'm still waiting for Princess Tiara. So Cherie can type their question in now. Cherie can type in, and Katrina. Okay, what do you need to know? Oh, okay. So what do you need to know? Okay, Victorian steampunk. What do you need to know about your ex's? Oh, I don't want that card. Okay. What do you need to know about ex-Carlo's feelings towards you? So what do you need to know about your connection? Basically, what you need to know about your connection. And it's not just about, just because someone might like you doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be good for you. You've got to remember that. just because someone likes you doesn't necessarily mean it's a positive experience. So I want you to think about this for a moment. So what do you want to know is about what's going to happen towards you, what's going to go on. When you think about someone's feelings towards you, you're going into their, and remember it's your ex, okay? So you're going into their perception, their idea about you. So what do you want to know about your connection? You want to know what's going on, what's happening. Just because you got to remember, why is he your ex? So let's have a look. What do you need to know, Beaver, about this connection? So you need to be very careful when you're going into this sort of thing, because you got to know, So, what do you need to know? Oh, that flew out. Ooh, 10 of Beetles. Now, 10 of Beetles would normally be about wealth and happiness. But I actually got it reversed. So I got that sense of being a block to happiness. So I feel like he's a block to any happiness. He feels like with the connection that you guys have is a block to happiness. Okay, and so with battles, it's interesting because I get 6 of Moths, which is again about that victory, that wealth, that victory, that success. So I think I do feel like there's a block, there's a delay. Yeah. So I feel like there's a block to success. There's a block to what you want to achieve. So you got to find your own path. I mean, I want to know why you want to know. It's stopping you from moving forward. Put it that way. This is stopping you from moving forward. Yeah. It's not giving you anything. It's like he's saying, there's a block, there's a delay to any sort of happiness or, connection, wealth of abundance in the relationship. Okay, there's a block, there's a delay in regards. That's why I keep getting this 10 of Beetles being reversed. Okay, I do feel like his feelings are going to stop. It's stopping you from moving forward. Put it that way. Okay. Yeah. So you're asking about his feelings towards you, right? Spirit's not going to give you that because it's holding you on to something that's not there. So you're saying, what do you need to know about your ex, Carlo's true, honest feelings towards you? You want to know what he thinks, right? It's his perception. And he's not going to be, Spirit's like saying, it doesn't matter. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to have your own successes. Okay? There's a block, there's a delay, there's a block to him, his feelings. There's a block to his feelings. A block to abundance, prosperity in regards to his feelings towards you. Okay, there's a block. You need to find your own success. You need to find your own, you need to forget about him and you need to move on about you. Okay? You don't have a connection, right? It's time to move on. It's time to find your own success. What do you need to know about what's going on? You need to know that there's a block to him having a wealth of abundance towards you. There's a block for any feelings towards you. Okay? Doesn't think about you. There is no things. Okay, what I'm getting here, V-Fur, is he doesn't love you. Okay, he doesn't care about you now. Okay, in the past he may have, but right now there is a block to him, a wealth of abundance in what you want. Okay, there's a block to that. You're not getting. No, what I'm saying is that there is a block to him caring about you. Okay, a block of abundance. You're not going to have the love that you expect. There's a block to that. It's time for you to focus on you. Okay? There's a block to the wealth of abundance in the thing. He doesn't. It's time to move on, is basically. You're not going to get, there's a block to his feelings towards you. Okay? There is a block of abundance to the feelings for you, V-Fur. It's time for you to focus on your own journey now. It's time to find your own successes. Forget about Carlo. Forget about Carlo. It's time to focus on your own journey now. Forget. You're not in connection. He's not interested. It doesn't matter about the past. It's time to move on. Time to have your own successes, your own victories in life. Okay? There's a block. He doesn't care about you now. The now, right now, he's not interested. Okay? There's not an abundance of prosperity. Okay? Right now, there's not an abundance of prosperity. There's not abundance of love. There's no love. No love in this relationship, okay? There's no love. And the reason why I say no love, because there's no cups in it. Okay? If we got cups, we'd know there was love. But I am not getting any sort of love in this at all. No love, no wealth of abundance, no prosperity, no love. Okay? What I'm getting is it's time for you to focus on yourself. Time for you to focus on you. Yeah, it's time to focus on you. What I'm saying is there's a block to his love for you. Okay, so Cherie and then Katrina. I don't know where Princess Tiara is. Okay, so what blessings are coming your way for April? Ooh, okay. Let's do... Okay, what blessings are coming your way for April? Okay, Sheree. What blessings are coming your way for April? Okay, what blessings are coming your way? Okay, you got movement. You got a lot of passion, a lot of creativity, a lot of intensity. There's a lot of passion, a lot of stuff moving forward on your journey. Interesting. I'm getting like a venture. When I say venture, I'm talking about venture. not adventure, but adventure, like a sense of an enterprise. Feels like an opportunity arising. It feels like you've been given something arises for you here. Five more minutes and then the list closes. So yes, Deepak, you just Dip Shika, you just under the wire. You're after Katrina, that's right. Okay, Cherie. So it does feel like you've got this sense of things moving quite quickly for you, quite intense. It does feel like you've got an opportunity arising. You've got something that's coming into you, an offer that's coming in to you. So you do have some good stuff happening for you. So just keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. It does feel like, and just I do feel like you've got a new project or something coming into play here. So there's definitely something being offered to you. That's really good. Okay, so you have got something positive coming into your journey. Okay, but it's about keeping your eyes open to what you're being offered or what you're being shown in a way, in a creative way. So I do feel like you've got a lot of movement going on. I feel like it's going to be quite intense. It's going to be quite a fast month. It's going to be quite quick. Like things are happening quite quickly for you here. 3 more minutes, Night Daughter Oracle, and then we sort of basically, or 5 more minutes, and then we sort of close the list. So yes, everybody's still added. Right. So I've got Katrina. So Katrina, Deep Sheik question, and then Frances. Right, so Katrina. Cool. Now the next 2 questions. Next 2 people too. Take care, Cherie. So these 3 can type in their questions. Okay, so you want to know, what's going to happen? There's no communication right now, so you want to know what's actually going to go on. What do you need to know about this situation? Okay, let's do the Waterfall Tarot in this case. Right, okay. So what's going to go on? You've got no contact, so you want to know what's going on here. Okay, so I get 9 of Cups reversed. Basically, you're not going to get what you want. He's not going to contact you. There's stuff happening behind the scenes. It's not going to be a wish fulfilled. Okay, so even though you're in no communication right now, he's not going to contact you, but it is going to give you some understanding. It is going to give you a breakthrough. It is going to give you a sense of closure, a sense of removing the cloud, the breakthrough. It's going to give you a new beginning. Okay, because there's no contact. It's time to sort of move on into to gain your own experiences here, your own energy. Okay, so it's not going to be the way you expect it to. There's no communication right now. He's not going to contact you anytime soon. There's stuff going on behind the scenes. There's other stuff happening. It's time to sort of look deep within and really sort of have that sense of new beginnings. It's time for a new path, a new journey ahead. It's time for a new project, a new path to take. So definitely feels like there's new beginnings. So no, he's not going to contact you soon. He's not going to contact you anytime soon. No contact at all. It's time for you to create that new beginning. Yeah, it's time for some new growth, some new expansion, some new experiences here. Okay, so no, he's not going to contact you anytime soon. Time to move forward, Katrina. Okay. So can we have some questions, please? And then the list is closed. So these are the last 3 for questions. Okay, you're asking when will you get a job? Okay, this is when the angels come into play here. And we get into this one here. Let's have a look. Okay, when will you get the job in a good company? Okay, when you're prepared, when you're ready, when you've done the work that you need to do, it's all about making sure that you are prepared. So it's all about when you're ready, when you're prepared. So what do the angels have to say about it? It does say that there will be a peace. It'll all happen in divine timing. It does feel like there'll be a peaceful resolution, that everything will work out the way you want them to, but it's all about when you're ready, when you're prepared for the job. Okay, so it's making sure you've done all, making sure that you've got your CVs all done, you've got all the research done, you've got all the, it's a job that you feel that you're going to benefit from, or that you're going to benefit the company. What can you do for the company, sort of thing. There'll be a peaceful resolution. So it does say that it will happen, but it's all about things will happen in divine timing. Things will happen in time. So there's no set time, because it's all about the job in the company. It's all about how you feel, what you choose to do, how you choose to react. There's a lot of influences in when it will actually happen. So you just got to get yourself prepared and get yourself sorted. Okay, last one. Perfect. So the free list is absolutely closed, but if anyone who's coming in now wants a reading, it is all with donations. I've just finished up the free list. The free list is closed, and now we're just, if there's any donation, if anybody else wants a reading who comes in, now it's about I'll do some donations for a bit. But let's just put in ending soon. I should have done that, as now we've got the hours coming up. Okay, how will the situation between you and you end? Okay, so I'm going to do Supernatural Tarot here. Nice deep breath. How will the situation between you guys end? What do you need to know about the situation? How will the situation between the two of you end? Okay. Creating new beginnings. Definitely feels like you'll be walking in different directions. Knight of Goblets. So I definitely feel like it's definitely will bring the news, the announcement. It does bring new beginnings. I do feel like you're going to be moving into new directions. It's going to give you new romances, new opportunities. I do feel like it's going to give you new relationships. I do feel like there'll be movement, definitely moving forward. Definitely allow you to move forward. So how will the situation between you guys end? It's going to give you new beginnings, new possibilities, new news, new romances. It'll give you that movement with your emotions. I do feel like you're going to be moving with your emotions forward on this journey. So I just feel like it's going to give you new beginnings, new possibilities there, new relationships coming into play as well. So yeah. So if you guys can end, I do feel like you're going to move into new direction there. Okay. So basically that's it. I don't see Princess Tiara. I think they've moved on. I'm not sure if they're still here, but that was the last person there. Oh, you're welcome, Princess. You're welcome. So don't forget to join us on Saturday. Saturday your time, Sunday my time, of course, if you want a reading from Night Daughter Oracle and myself. Okay, so I have completely finished the free list. It is now after an hour. So I presume it is 6 o'clock for you, Night Daughter Oracle. It is now 11 o'clock for me. So I have completely finished the free list. Say hi, Jackie. How are you? So I've completely finished the free list, but if anyone has snuck in and wants a reading, I will do a donation one. I am open to doing a donation. Because I'm finishing up. Hi, Stacy. No, Stacy, I owe you a reading, so you're okay. Stacy, just type now. Stacy is part of my Ko-Fi family. Okay, and I actually owe her a little bit of a question. I'm good, thanks, Jackie. I'm sort of have my up days and my down days. I've had a bit of an up and down day, but I'm feeling a little bit better today. It's a little bit cooler. It's not too cold, but it's a little bit cooler. So, Stacy, did you want a quick question? And the reason why is Stacy is part of the Ko-Fi family. Okay, supports me monthly. And so part of the exclusive stuff is when she comes on live. Oh, this one from KR Magic. Got a few of their cloths. There's another one that I want to get, but financially I haven't time. So just had other priorities at the moment. Need to do some saving. Right. I haven't even, and now Book Depository's closing. Oh my God, it's so sad. Book Depository's closing, guys. So I'm going to have to purchase with Amazon Australia. Stacey, if you want to type in a quick question, I don't mind doing you a quick reading, only because because you're part of the family, of course. Ko-Fi support. And then I'll see you tomorrow anyway. How are your finances looking this month? Oh, I'm going to do I'm going to do Cats Rule the Earth for you, Stacey. My tarot cat lady. So, yeah. So, how are your finances? And don't forget to think about your question for tomorrow, Stacey. Don't forget to think about what we're going to do tomorrow. So, yeah, so it looks like I'll be buying from Amazon Australia. So I've looked that up, and I spend so much, and so I have to do a little bit of saving before I buy anything from Amazon Australia. So no more Book Depository. I'm not ordering from them because you can't do any no use doing pre-orders because they can't deliver pre-orders. So you can't do any pre-orders with Book Depository because it's only until 26th of April or something that they close down. So, I'm so sad. So sad. Right, so Stacey, let's have a look. How your tarot cat? Let's have a look at your finances for this month. So how are the finances looking this month? What do you need to know about your finances? Let's have a look. Okay. Ooh, harmony. Does feel like your finances are sort of balancing out a little bit. It does feel like your finances, you've got that give and take. It does feel like things are sort of balancing out a little bit. It's all about that sense of independence. So it could be to do with your readings, being dynamic, being positive. Wow. Okay. So we get it's using your knowledge, your experiences of the past, which is going to make a big difference here. And we've got that sense of celebration, that completion. Okay, so basically what we have here, Stacey, is you've got that sense of harmony. So I just feel like your finances are sort of balancing out a little bit. They feel like things are sort of coming together a little bit. Feels like it's all about your independence. So I do feel like it's about you doing some readings. So I do feel as though because of your independence, you doing your own thing, your experience of the past, using your your intuition, if you like, using your, doing your readings, your channeling. I get that with the High Priestess here is very much about your sense of your intuition, your sense of doing your readings and things you're channeling through. It's going to give you that sense of stability, foundations being built, does give you that sense of celebratory energy coming into it. Oh, thanks, Jackie. Cats rule the earth. That's the back. Okay. This is the box. Oops. Okay, so you can see. Okay. This is the guidebook. Okay. Oh, that's the inside of the box. Oh, I don't want to get burned. I don't want to burn anything. Right. So, this is the major arcana. Okay. And there are minor arcana. So, yeah. So really, Stacey, I do feel with you if you're doing your readings and things like that, it's going to help you financially, basically. If you're doing your readings, it's going to help your finances. It's going to help bring some stability to your finances. It's going to bring that sense of being able to sort of feel a little bit better, feel like you're achieving something. You've got that sense of celebratory energy coming into your readings. So, yeah, love it. And it's interesting because it's all about the stages of the moon. Oh, Caitlin, I got so much still to watch. I'm so behind on my watch list. I'll get there. Sorry, excuse me. So, Stacey, yeah. So, yeah. You're welcome. So, I'll see you tomorrow, Stacey, for our chat. I've got to work that out too. How we're going to do that. So, yeah, interesting reading. So that was quite cool. Okay, guys. Oh, Caitlin, you've got about 20 left. Okay, you've done really well with those uploads. I'm so behind. I think because I'm so scheduled for my videos. Hey, don't forget, guys, too, if you check out the Cerritos beach dogs. Now, I have put a link in my community posts. If you've checked them, if you've checked it, let me just put this in here. I think I've got the link here. It's my Ko-Fi page for it. Okay, if you talked about the Cerritos beach dogs, if you donate to the Cerritos beach dogs and email me at Hecate's Crossing or Hecate's XING, Hecate's XING at outlook.com, you with a screenshot of your donation, you can get a reading from me, a private reading too, not in live or anything like that, but a private reading. Okay, if you donate to the Cerritos Beach Dogs and you screenshot your donation, you don't have to show me the amount, but just show that you donated, just thank you for donation or whatever. If you donate, you don't have to tell me how much you donated or anything like that. It doesn't really matter, but you will get a reading from me because I really want to support the Cerritos Beach Dogs. It is a non-profit place that brings dogs from the street, gets them cleaned up, looks after them, and puts them into forever homes. So yeah, it's another. I'm just waiting for Christoph James Crowley deck and his new yeah, it's a great rescue. Yeah, it definitely is, Stacey. So that's what I'm doing. So if anyone's donates to them, I'll give them a reading, a private reading too, not in chat or anything like that, not live, but in a private reading. So, and there's no set amount. I'm just saying, just donate any amount, $1 or $2, whatever, If we can all donate $1 or $2 each at some stage, if we can, I know not everybody can, but if you can, then that's a really good. I mean, there are other ways to support, share the link with other people, share the link on your channel. If you can't donate yourself, but share the link, get it out there, promote it in some way. So yeah, it looks like that's it from me. Wow. Oh, Vanessa's in Switzerland, so it's taking a while. Pre-orders, company ran out of decks. I can't wait for the Crowley deck from Christoph James and the other deck that I got, the one that I actually wanted, but then I wanted the Crowley one as well. So I got the 2 decks for not very much more. So it was worth getting. So it looks like that's it from me. So that looks like that's it from me. So don't forget. And also, don't forget, if you're a member on Ko-Fi, if you're a family member on Ko-Fi, whatever, whether it's $1 a month or whatever, you also get membership discounts, guys. So don't forget, being on Ko-Fi, supporting through Ko-Fi, being a member, being a supporter, you do get exclusive detail discounts and things like that as well. Yeah. Okay, so that's it from me. I have finished. That's the end of it. So don't forget, you can donate, go through Ko-Fi. Oh, Antonella, if you want a reading, yeah, a donation, and then I'm finishing. Oh, so Australia, it's Sunday. If you're down under, if you're in Australia and New Zealand, if you're down, it's Sunday. It's Sunday, 10 o'clock New Zealand time, 5 p.m. Saturday Central Standard Time. So New Zealand and Australia, if you're in New Zealand and Australia, it's Sunday. 10 o'clock for me. I don't know, it's be about 8-ish, depending on where you are in Australia, of course. Could be before that. Could be much earlier. Could be 7, 8 if you're in Australia. So, yeah. It's this time. It's basically this hour earlier. Right, so I don't know if there's any readings coming through, but I am sort of finishing up. Last little bit, ending soon. So I'm just doing that. I'm just sort of chatting. Let's just, while we sort of wrap up, let me just do a little bit of a where am I? Oh, okay, just give me a second. I'm just going to grab, I don't want the minor arcana in this one. I just want the majors for the second. 1 minute. Let me just get out the major arcana for a second. Ouch. Let me just get out the major arcana. I want to do that in a second, but let's just get out the major arcana for a second. And I'm just going to draw a card. I've still got to get a proper deck. But this will be all right for the moment. Right. Okay, so let's begin. I'm going to do the minor arcana as well. No paper cut. It's all good. Thank goodness. It's just laminated. It's just a deck I created for myself, and a friend laminated it for me. I have got it available on Make Plain Cards, which I've still got to purchase. Haven't got around to purchasing it yet. Being a bit lazy, but anyway, so let's have a look. Right, Vesta's Art Tarot deck. Right, let's have a look. What are we focusing on? Oh, the Hermit. Meditation, reflection, contemplation, a sense of isolation, feeling isolated. Maybe we're feeling a little isolated at this time. Maybe we're feeling a little alone with everything that's going on in the world or with our situation. Some of us can embrace our aloneness. Some of us may find it a little bit difficult. It's about finding the light at the end of the tunnel, knowing that there's a bit of a light. It's allowing us to grow and develop and learn. I just feel like there's a lot to learn in this path. Okay, so with the minor arcana, let's have a look. So we've got the Hermit. That's our focus card. Okay, so what does the Hermit mean to you when you're thinking about a monk or you're thinking about being alone and solitude? What does that mean for you? And I know for some of us it can be really difficult. It can be a real struggle being that alone. For some of us, it can be about embracing that aloneness, about enjoying that alone. That solitude could be really important to us. It allows us to reflect and contemplate, to soul search, to dive deep within ourselves, to acknowledge how we feel, to maybe be in silence. Maybe it's a time for us to be silent and not talk about things. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got the first card here is Six of Air. So having been in this Hermit stage, it might allow us to move forward. We've got Six of Air here. So it allows us to sort of move forward with our ideas, maybe shift our perception, move forward mentally on a journey to travel. Ooh. Allowing us to rest and take care to find a sense of stability in our mind. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's all about working out what your priorities are at this time. So having the Hermit card here, so having that sense of being alone, that solitude, maybe for some of us it's difficult, for others we embrace it, we enjoy that solitude. It allows us to shift our perception, to take care of our needs, to nurture our mind, to find a sense of stability within our own minds as we move forward. it allows us a sense of working out what our priorities are. With the Two of Pentacles or Two of Earth, it allows us to find out what's important to our life, what's our priorities, to find a sense of balance in our well-being. So really interesting to look at the Hermit card in this way and then explore. So we look at the major arcana and then we draw out 3 minor arcana, and it allows us to really look and develop. Ooh, Father, a swan, which is a messenger of the other side. Open-mindedness. Wow, interesting. So that's an interesting card there, with an open-mindedness, which is basically what we've got here with our shifting of perception. Again, we get that sense. So it's all about being in reflection, being, contemplating before speaking could be really important here. It goes with the Hermit card. Yeah, very much so. Jackie, it does very much go with the Hermit card indeed. So quite interesting in this. And yeah, I think your lyrics, Caitlin, or Night Daughter Oracle, is all about that sense of, being mindful of the way you speak to others, being mindful in the way that when you insult when you're nasty to others, you need to reflect and contemplate on why you're being in that way. Interesting there. So yeah, so this deck here is available on Make Playing Cards, not bordered. Unfortunately, it is bordered. It's the only way I could do it. Otherwise, I would have lost all this typing, all these words on Make Playing Cards. I had a bit of trouble trying to make it borderless. If I made it borderless, I would have lost all the words and things. So yes, it is available. Yeah, and with this deck, I actually found having borders on the deck actually stopped it from being so busy, because when I do if I try and do large readings with this, the pictures, what I'm saying is it sort of makes it very busy. It's a very busy deck. It's a lot like the Starman Tarot. As you can see, can get quite just so you can see some of the artwork, the major arcanas. So they're all available on Make Playing Cards. Like this. This is the Vestas Art Oracle deck. So that was the tarot, and this is the Oracle deck that I did. All photos, and then some I've manipulated into. So these are all photos, and then I've manipulated them. Oh, you'd have to check, Jackie, if you're doing Australian, you have to go into the Make Playing Card links. If you go into the links down below, Night Daughter Oracle, or Stacey, if you can just grab the Make Playing Card link. and you can just go into there. I'm not sure what they are, depending on where you are in the world, because of the price conversions, depending on what you use, because mine's New Zealand dollars, you see. Now, there's no boxes or packaging. There's no guidebook or anything like that, because it's all about your own intuition. Okay, we're not going to use the, set meanings, because meanings change all the time depending on questions or thoughts or colors or whatever stands out for you. There's lots. I've got about 18 decks. There's a few. So, as you can see. So, I'll show you some of my decks, Jackie. Thanks, Caitlin, for putting the link up. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, so let me show you some of the other decks that I've got. Ugh. So I'm just going to stand for a second. Okay. This is the Oracle of Passions. Okay, it's got some chakra cards in there as well, but I did put some extra cards in there. So this is some of my digital art. And some stock photos, but mixed in. But you can put them in or take them out, doesn't really matter. So this is Oracle of Passions. And when I'm talking about passions, it's not necessarily relationships. It can be about any type of passion and any type of relationship. There's a love oracle as well, a romance one. And you'll find decks also that don't have any. Now, Stacey's got one of them as well. One of the decks I got for her. But some of the decks too don't have words on them, and you can just use your own intuition. Oh, thanks. Yep. So that's that one. So I'm just going to go through and just so you can sort of see. Okay, what I want to do is show you. Okay, so there's that. Now, let's see if I can find. Oh God! Now what have I done? Okay, I just put everything in here. Now this one's available through me, but I'm looking for something. Oh. Now, I also did a Lenin Man deck, but they're mainly my photos plus some stock photos. But there's a Lenin Man as well. I've got some photos of my kids. A journal, tree, which I just added a snake to because we don't have snakes in New Zealand. Flowers, Egyptian tower, red heart. Now, I've got extra men in it as well. And there's a querent and a partner. Oh, yeah, I'm pleased you like that deck. So you can sort of see there's a querent and a partner one here too. So we've got man and shadow, basically. I just want to get, here it is. There's a querent one. and you've got child, but you've also got children. I did that as extra. And then I've got a partner card. So there's so many options. There's 2 men, 2 women, a querent, and a partner for the Leninmand. Now, oh, there's a Lotteria deck as well. If you're into Lotteria, I created one just using some stock photos. But it's got a couple of extra cards, and you've got an extra card in here. This I made for myself, but there's a second and third. There's some additions in there. So the Lotteria deck as well. And there's lots of information on how to read Lotteria cards. So, which is like Mexican bingo. But they use riddles. But with the flag, of course, I use the New Zealand flag. So, yeah, there's a few differences, but you'll get it. So, yeah. Fish cakes, I'm not doing readings. I'm just showing the decks. I'm not doing any free readings anyway. If you want to donate, fine. But I am just showing some of my creations, which I have. Oh, okay. So. Now, if you're interested, okay, now this has to be purchased through Ko-Fi, okay, and then I have to order it for you. But there's a playing card set that I did with my digital art, and what I did was with the playing cards, I put some keywords and things on the bottom. Yeah, you can do whatever you like with them. No, don't have Cash App. No, I'm in New Zealand, so it has to be done through Ko-Fi. You have to use PayPal or Stripe. If you go through Ko-Fi, it's PayPal or Stripe. Don't use Cash App because you don't have the security. Okay, so this playing card set that you can this you can order through Ko-Fi. You can order through Ko-Fi for the playing card set. And like I said, it's my digital art, which I created. And then it's got some keywords at the bottom to help you with the reading. But you can use the color. You can use this any way you like. Yes, I've got the playing card meanings of what a playing card. It's taken from a book that I have with playing card meanings in them. And so that's what I did. So, yeah. Like 6 of Spades is unexpected help, changes, and move on. Four of Diamonds, stay or take a risk, finance, home, and family. Jack of Clubs, rushes about, sincere, impetuous, absorbed in a project. Ace of Diamonds is ventures and change of space. Four of Spades, in affairs based on past. Ace of Spades, new challenges and new arrives. There's Ace of, yeah, that's 4, that's Ace. Queen of Diamonds is practical, organized, solves issues, and 2 sides to every coin. Oh yeah, I've used playing card sets for creating all sorts of things. Crystal deck and all sorts. Now, also available through Ko-Fi is this rather 2 decks in one. We get rid of the animal side of it. I don't want the animals. Okay. Is this one here. Now, this is available only through my Ko-Fi, and then I have to make playing card. Then I have to ask. Oh. Thanks, Jackie. So yeah, this one here is totally with your own intuition. So I've got several decks like this on Make Playing Cards anyway, but this one in particular is my digital art. Plus, where is it? Plus it's got a second, it's 2 decks in one. You got different backs to them. And these are photos with keywords on them. So there. So you got the choice. Two decks. Well, they're actually 2 decks. They come with 2 decks in one. So you got one with no keywords and one with keywords and photos. So yeah. So as you can see, lots of some of the decks anyway. I need to find, where's my mini one? Where's my oh, there's Sacred Path Tarot. Here's a tarot deck I did as well. It's all fractal art. So I'm not doing any more free readings. I'm closing up. I've been nearly on for 2 hours. I should really be closing up. I'm just talking about the decks that I've created. If anyone wants any readings, have to donate first, but I am finishing up very soon. I'm just showing some of the decks that I've created. Sacred Path. So this is a Sacred Fractal Tarot. Sacred Fractal Tarot that I created. So they're split into suits like that's pentacles, that's swords, and there's cups. And where are we? And wands, basically. Now I do want to show you. There's Queen of Swords. There's Knight of Cups. And here's some of the major arcana. That's Ace of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. So if you really know tarot, this is a really great way to just use your intuition, just using, your knowledge. Major arcanas. There's 10 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. Here's the Hierophant. King of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So yeah, you can sort of see. So yeah, so that's Sacred Fractal Tarot anyway, to get you an idea. So yeah, basically. Oh, here we go. Nature Spirits Oracle. Nature Spirits Oracle as well. Now, these are all taken from photos that have been manipulated. Look at that. What do you see? And this is just a photo taken, and then it's being duplicated, and then reversed. So these are all taken from photos. So as you can see, they're all photos taken. Some of them are just like that, but I've added those in between. But yeah. You might recognize that from the Vesta's Art Tarot deck. So yeah. So tell me what you see. One in particular. So angels, yeah, all sorts of things, as you can sort of see. Yeah, you'll see all sorts of things. And so next time you look at the deck, you might see something different. So there's a few decks like this. So you just use your total intuition, no keywords, no guidebook. You decide for yourself what the cards are about. Whew. So I haven't seen any donations or anything come in. So here you go. This is the Love Oracle, Vesta's Art Love Oracle that I made. And there's like this romance one as well. And of course there was the Oracle of Passions. So there's this one as well, this deck as well. Thank you, Stacey. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Just used my imagination. This I did with Magix 7. Which unfortunately I can't use anymore. Because it was on a laptop that I can't really use. I could, but it shuts down on me sometimes. But anyway. There's this one as well. Now, these were inspired by a community on TSU that I was connecting with. So yeah, love Oracle. Are you seeing the past? You're seeing how the past affects us. This one's about mixing work and pleasure. Sometimes they can be a bit of a nightmare. Netiquette. You color my world. Now, this was inspired by a lady who took photography of flowers, and what she'd do is do black and white photos, but there'd always be a bit of color in it. Take care, Jackie. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for checking out my being patient with me as I show my creations. Just quite nice every now and then just to sort of show you what, you know, anybody can do it. You know, if I can do it, anybody can do it, basically. It's just having the moment to spend a bit of time with an editing program and just having some fun with it. Using GIMP or, you know, like I said, Magic 7, Photoshop. Oh, hope to see you Sunday, Jackie. That'll be great. So anyway, that's it from me, guys. So I don't think we've got any donations coming through, which is fine because I've sort of been on for 2 hours here. I need to sort of settle down now. Time to sort of take care of me a little bit. Time to nurture my energy. So I hope you enjoyed having a look at my creations. So that's it. Take care, everybody. Thanks for hanging. Really appreciate it. So I hope you enjoyed looking at my creations. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize at all. It's good to be able to talk and chat and connect. Don't ever apologizing for socializing. Right, okay, so that's the Leninmand. That's the Lotteria. I need to sort of start putting some of these decks into bags. Okay, so that's it from me. Now, it's good to talk, good to chat. Okay, guys, don't forget the Cerritos Beach Dogs charity that you can connect with, that you can make sure you read the posts on Ko-Fi. Make sure that you can... Now, I've scheduled the videos, the lives for the next 2 weeks, so they're all up to date. Don't forget, I have also lots of great videos and that being posted daily, even some quick reflection videos. I'm going to say reflex. Reflection videos, not reflex. Okay, so that's it for me. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate you guys hanging around. Thanks for the donations for those that have donated. Muchly appreciated. Don't forget you can book for a private reading. Hey, Johnny. How are you? Okay, I'm finishing up now. Okay, take care, everybody. Don't forget you can go through the links down below to find me. Don't forget to check out... no, I'm finishing now, Night Daughter Oracle. I'm finishing up. No more readings for me today. You can book your prepay your donations for either Sunday or Monday next week. You can book for next week, pre-book for next week. I'm finishing up. Okay, that's it. Bye. Don't forget. I'm not doing any more readings now. Yeah, it's time to finish up. I'm not doing any more readings now, but you can book. You can book your pre-book. Your donation readings. You can either donate through the Cerrito Speech Dogs or through my Ko-Fi. Okay, that's it. Bye-bye. Take care. Blessed be. Just going to end.